Okay guys, so a very quick one today. I haven't really been doing much kind of notable work, just kind of been plugging up the holes, getting ready to power wash it. I got some matte black high temperature paint for the engine. I'm going to leave the rocker cover. I think when I power wash it, it's going to turn out pretty alright, that rocker cover. There is only one or two small bubbles where the aluminium. That's not even there, but I think there's one or two very tiny ones on the other side, so I'm all right with that. I'm just closing up the engine. But anyway, the really interesting thing that happened, and a cautionary tale to anybody out there, was I had known when I was took the manifold off in the engine bay, the scuttle had like kind of dried leaves and stuff on it, and I had gotten them a little bit in the intake holes. So I just went around and fished them all out, and they're kind of real light things. I wasn't too overly worried. I got a good clean up of them in each of the holes. It was only, I think, 4 in total, so I got a good clean up in them. And then I went round with the light, and I went around to each of them, and then I got to this one here, and I found this plastic clip. And I remember when I was watching one of the videos that Luke Dale had said, and he'd said to make sure that the lights of these plastic clips didn't fall. I didn't even know it was there. So if I hadn't gone through and checked all that, I would have started up this with that plastic clip in there. Took a lot of fishing out with a really long screwdriver. Do I have it to hand? I do. A really long screwdriver, and it had gone around the back of the valve. So I had to use an angle then to get it around the other side. And then when I got it to the front of it, I then got my brush out that had the grease on it, and I just kind of dabbed it in and tried to pull it out that way, using basically the grease as a glue, a bit sticky, try and move it. Anyway, lesson learned, guys. Cautionary tale to anybody else thinking, yeah, just tape this up straight away. And that what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bung a load of bubble wrap into these, one piece of bubble wrap for each, obviously, so then I can power wash the engine. What I do wonder is, what can I get to clean out these? Like, can I just spray the likes of brake cleaner, carb cleaner straight into all of this and let it seep down, or will it do damage as it seeps through those valves? Or will the valves might hold it, obviously, but then when you start it, it's going to go crazy, so it's going to do a lot of damage. Whatever advice you guys have would be brilliant on that one. Yeah, I just don't know. I'll ask it, obviously when I'm uploading it. I'll ask that question, but I need to bung a load of holes or a load of bubble wrap into each of these, so then I can start, because whoever previously put it on with silicone, so I don't want that going in either. So I will block that off, and I'll be able to then power wash it. I might even get a very light sandpaper just to get rid of the little pieces of silicone. Tape it all off then, and then get painting on the engine. Anyway, a cautionary tale. Watch out for those clips. I didn't even see it go in. Never knew it was there. That could have been quite disastrous. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it.